Good morning, Warriors. Back with another episode of Vigor Warriors 2 and the 1% Club. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you guys are enjoying the great cold weather in the Midwest. I love it. I love it. It's very invigorating, almost like a cold shower in the morning, which I had one as well this morning, and that was very invigorating. And I take the big, I call them the big ones. My two animals, my Great Pyrenees and Newfoundland, are about 100 pounds. At least one is 120 pounds. About the other one's 100 pounds. Take off for walks at like 5 in the morning. We get ourselves invigorated for the day, and a cold shower helps with that as well. So hope you guys doing well. Kind of wakes you up in the morning and gets you starting going. So I wanted to kind of do one. I'm sitting here kind of waiting in the parking lot, so I figured I'd do one on the natural state of man. And so as we talk about this, first of all, thank you for all the great comments, the subscriptions. We're up to 850, over 850, so that's wonderful. Thank you for all the great comments we had, especially on the one with the universe, which I'll probably talk about a little bit more today. Fresh start, a shout out. Now I'm gonna do my shout outs on Monday for everybody, but a shout out to you, Fresh Start, for getting a new job. Congratulations, that's always wonderful, especially in these times, so that's good to hear. And Dr. Von Life's Investing, great that you're keep moving with it, my friend, and don't give up, keep trying. We're getting closer to God each time. The main thing is that you are part of God's purpose, because He's given you this enlightenment that we need to have nowadays, because the world has changed a lot since the natural state of things that should have been, and society and the evil ones plotting against that all the time. So keep going, my friend. Thank you. Levi, thank you for a great comment as well. We'll talk about some of these comments more in detail. Giovanni, thank you for a comment as well, and a few other ones that I saw on there. So, and Leo had a nice comment. I want to talk about what Leo said as well. So this kind of brings us to our topic for today, for the short one. I'm going to do about 10 minutes on this one. But we're talking about the natural state of things. Now, Leo's comment was very interesting. He pointed out that he had an example where he was in an office, I think, and the girl who came by wanted to borrow a pencil. And so he gave her the pencil, of course, and all that. Then later on, I think he found out, he said that in his message to me, is that he found out that she really just wanted to have interaction with him. And that's kind of why she went over and pencil. And you kind of know that. You can figure that out. I mean, people can get pencils anytime they want to, really. But they really wanted to have an interaction because there was something she saw in Leo that attracted her. And that's the natural state, my friend. The natural state of life is retention, is retaining. Why do I say that? Well, because women are attracted to you. I can't tell you how many times, and even yesterday, hugs galore, all kinds of stuff. Women asking whether or not, about questions to me about things that I would never had questions before, right? How old you are, all those kind of things, and how do you keep your energy level, all these crazy things that I would never have had any kind of discussion about in the past. Then obviously they're asking if I'm single and that kind of stuff, and I always tell them I'm very happily married. But the idea is that you're getting all these kind of comments, and the thing about it is that it's because you are retaining. After 61 years, this is where it comes down to. So I believe that the natural course of things is the fact that the male is a very strong male, and the female recognizes that. And if you go back to the old cave person days, caveman, cave woman days, you're talking about a person who needs to have protection in the woman, who's going to run the house and take care of the nurturing, all that stuff that needs to be taken care of. But you need someone to provide protection and to go out and provide, food and things like that. And the male needs to be strong with that. The females are just not built that same way as males. And no matter how they want to tell you this in society and change all this, that doesn't change the reality of the situation. And the only time that men give up that role is when they lose their energy. And this is why pornography, all this other stuff has become so popular with people, because they've been brainwashed thinking, well, this is really a man should be. Well, but think about it in common sense purposes, guys. You're losing energy. For what reason? None. Now, if you're going to procreate and have children, different story. But if you're not going to sit there and procreate, why are you giving your energy to people? Why are you giving your energy to the bed sheets or anything else, right? That makes no sense at all. But if you're caught within all this, you don't understand what the natural state of life is. And that's why I say that Leo's point, of course she's interested. All women will be interested. Now, there's going to be some who maybe they think differently. Maybe they recognize the glow, they recognize what's there, but they're not going to react to it. That's going to happen. But, obviously you're not in this to get attention. So it should not bother you that some people just don't pay attention. But it is a very pleasant type of thing and a flattering thing when it happens, because it comes out of the blue. And you know that in Leo's case, this woman is coming up to him to get a pencil, but really wants to interact with him, because she sees that superpower that he has because of retention. And as it grows, you're going to see this more and more. And all of a sudden, everyone knows you. And you're so popular because you have that energy level that people want. They sense that. It's not the person, it's the energy level. This is why you can't really get too big-headed on this, warriors. You don't want to get arrogant and overconfident, because it's really your energy level. And you can lose this anytime by letting go your energy too many times. You don't want to do that. You don't want to start thinking, well, I'm God's gift to whatever. You want to focus on the fact that it's a flattering thing, but it's all part of the overall purpose to achieve goals and get things accomplished. And obviously more opportunities will come to you. And the next one I'm going to do will be talking about business success. King Uche had a comment on that, and I want to kind of talk about that. But obviously, when you have this level of attraction, you're going to attract opportunities, not only female opportunities, but also you're going to attract business opportunities, partnerships, things that people want to work with you. And this kind of thing is key, because that's going to open up a lot of doors. I call this social attraction. And the reason you get that is because you're starting to use discipline. You're really focusing and having the universe focus on that this is your natural state. Your natural state is to be a strong, masculine male who is great at providing and great at protection, and being able to be that role model as a male that you need to have. Now, of course, we talk about females, but we don't have a large female population, so I'm directing so much just to males. But females also, because of their ability to have self-control, become stronger as well, and they can do a lot of those things in the families, in their careers if they want to as well. But the idea that we're talking about here is the idea that you need to have people who are protectors and providers, and those will be, in 99% of the cases, the males. Now, if you have one single family, well, of course, the one person, whoever that is going to have to do that. But the idea that we're talking about, guys, is the natural state of things, is that the male is the strong person who's in charge of protection and to provide. And I know that's very old-fashioned, right? The head of the household. Well, that's old-fashioned, I'm sure. And people listening to this probably are going to be sending me a bunch of different things on this. But the idea that we have to look at what the Bible says to us as well. There's a reason why men were created the way they are, and women were created the way they were. You need masculine energy from the male and feminine energy from the female. And that's the natural state that we should be in. But when you start losing energy, and this is for both males and females, you start changing your roles, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Now, I'm not saying that males can't be empathetic, and I'm not saying females can't be strong and lift weights and be strong, but that's just not the natural order of things. that happens, right? And great that people have those abilities to be able to have a lot of behaviors like that. But the bottom line really is you need to have, for your country, for your state, for your family, for yourself, the ability as a male to be strong. And you can't do that by losing your energy. And so Leo is exactly right. And if you're not getting that level of attraction, keep trying retaining, and also try transmuting, because that energy is going to flow within your whole body. And now you're going to be able to kind of see the difference in your face, in the way you talk, the way you respond to people. And the confidence level draws those people to you as well. Because what retention does is it gives you self-control and confidence. You're not as anxious. Some of the benefits is that you're focusing more, and you have laser beam focus on things, and people can see that. And people around you see that as well. And like I said, they become greatly attractive. You'll see the difference in how, if you're a male, you'll see the difference in how females react to you right away. And you'll be thinking you're going crazy. It still happens to me after all this time, because I wasn't used to this for 50 years. But because I wasn't in a natural state of where I should be. And now after 97 days, I'm now beginning to see what the natural state is. And obviously God put us in that way. Women, if they are retaining, they're also going to get that kind of reaction from males. Because we sense energy. And if we see somebody who is retaining and having that self-discipline and that aura that you see, that person becomes really attractive. All right, my friend. Well, I will make some more comments on a lot of these. And again, thank you. Leo kind of inspired me to kind of push on this one today. And so I wanted to kind of give one on a Saturday here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We'll try to do one tomorrow if I get a chance to. If not, God bless you guys. Battle on. Remember, every day is a new day to a wise warrior. God bless you guys, and battle on.